Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Family Fireside, warmth and wisdom in modern relationships. Grab a blanket, settle in, join us by the fire today. Are you ready for today's episode, honey?
Yeah, we're so excited to be talking with you today about a really important topic: how to balance family time and screen time in this tech heavy world.
Yep, with screens being everywhere, honestly, it's really hard to balance when to have it out and when to actually spend time with your family members. So, we're going to dive into that today and let's start.
So, when it comes to managing kids' screen time, experts say that setting clear boundaries around screen time is one of the most important things you can do to keep your family connected in today's tech filled world.
Tech heavy world.
That's something we've really noticed. When we don't have boundaries, it's easy for everyone to just zone out on their phones or tablets. I've started planning activities ahead of time, like researching local free events or
Mm-hmm.
outdoor activities for the weekends when we have all the kids together. It's a great way to get them unplugged, or at least it's a great way to try to keep them unplugged.
Yeah, it's a lot easier going outside with everyone than it is just being inside with phones, tablets, the TV for the baby. Um, but of recent, our oldest loves his phone.
Oof.
But like literally prior to, I want to say like sixth grade, he still didn't care about it as much.
No, he was losing them left and right. He didn't care.
Yeah, he didn't care enough.
This
But
might be the longest time he hasn't lost his phone.
yeah, I'm not.
For our listeners who don't know, our son
Is a
is a
master of losing
yeah,
things.
he's a chronic forgetterer. So we've added some incentives to hopefully help. We have a big Christmas gift surprise for all three of our kiddos actually. So hopefully he makes it to the 25th, I guess.
Technically, yeah. Here you go, but he can't fall off after we announce it either though.
Okay, we're gonna get a ticket to his other sister.
But yeah, when we do outside activities, it's here you go. We just did one Saturday.
Yeah, we took the kids to a tree lighting actually.
Jack London Square.
They had some live music. They had a light show,
Laser light
a
show.
laser light
Gotta
show
say
at that.
that.
There was a lot of people out there too.
It was a lot of people out
Yeah,
there.
definitely. Unfortunately, it's it's challenging for me trying to come up with activities for the whole family to do because we're working with various ages.
Yeah.
Is something Dion and I have actually talked about recently.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 13-year-old, a whole teenager. We have an 8-year-old, and then we have as of today, a 2-year-old.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to our little baby. But yeah, so it's actually really challenging trying to find something that we all will enjoy.
True. Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
No, no, you're good. You're good.
I was gonna say, but in times where like things are geared towards the girls for the most part
For certain.
because they're closest in age.
That's crazy, but it is true. Like
I
by definition, it is true.
yeah, I try to make things as fun as possible as far as like trying to come up with things that I know that Junior might be okay with. Like for example, while we were at the tree lighting, there was a point in time where we just kind of were sitting down and just, enjoying the atmosphere. And I want to say our youngest, I think she may have gotten hungry, thirsty, or something like that. So I started giving her like my full attention. I noticed that our middle child, she was just, enjoying, being out. But then our son, he was just not interested, it seemed. So I was like, okay, walk tag. And he picked up on that so fast. He said, bet. And they started moving.
Yeah, they was cheating too.
Hey, man, you should have read the
They
rules.
was cheat. The rules, it says walk tag.
Enforce the rules, Dad. I don't know what to tell you.
I did enforce the rules, and when I enforced them, they both was like, "No, I ain't doing that." Like I'm the one chasing. I can see it. No. And then that's what he said. He said, I skipped. I said, nigga, that's not walking. And then the other one, I'm like, girl, I'm watching you run. And she was like, I'm not running. I'm moving faster than walking. Like,
okay.
As long as they're not running.
As long as they're not running, though, obviously. Skipping.
I mean, they're cheaters anyway, so whatever.
Exactly. But oh man, it was, and then like I said, trying to make sure when we do these outside activities that they're not on their phone, and we try to be examples in that as well, and not being on the phone.
We could do better.
Obviously, we could do better, but then we also got to remember, we still do give them screen time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we have to divvy it up. There we go. See, I'm trying to work on new words. Divvy it up, because too much screen time can be an issue. Just like we said in our opening sentence, but it's being intentional.
Yes. There was a moment, I want to say it was probably yesterday.
Come on, somebody.
Where we were all in here, and I think you guys were watching that show with that guy that gives away like all that money.
Hey, is Mr. Beast real?
Yeah, our kids introduced to us Mr. Beast,
because I'm starting to believe this is all a hoax.
Maybe some of it is.
Because that's what I remember. Because I came up with something. Mm-hmm. The guy, we ain't gotta go down this rabbit hole because I for sure will. But I did subscribe because he be giving out money. So I just need to make sure, man. I'm not saying he's not a good guy. Or that's not what I'm saying. It's just some of this stuff just don't seem right.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Too good to be true.
There you go. Too good to be true. Mm-hmm. Find me, Mr. Beast.
Anyway, I noticed that Junior was on his phone, and I want to say our middle kid was on her tablet, maybe. I'm not sure. Uh-huh. But either way, I decided to pull out my book because I do believe in demonstrating and being the example of what you could be doing instead of being on your phone. Because I was 2 seconds from being on my phone as well, honestly. Mm-hmm. 2 seconds. I was like, I think I had maybe something on YouTube I was getting ready to watch or something. But then I thought, nah. Because how are we out here telling them that they need to read and do things of the sort like that? Mm-hmm. And we're not showing them at the very least that, oh, we do it too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So...
And I got a book I can read. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my book and bring it in here too.
Yeah, I feel like we should probably start doing that more. And then not only that, but once we get into the routine of it more, right? I think we should start trying to do like a family read session. And it doesn't have to be super duper long. Like I'm saying, honestly, we can do anywhere in between 15 and 30 minutes, right? And then we share.
Are we reading the same book?
No.
Oh.
Reading whatever we want. We got a bunch of books upstairs that they can choose from. But
and that's what I was talking about off of Pretty's
tablet?
Yeah, they got that book thing I was talking about, the Epic Books.
Really?
Shout out to Epic Books. It's a very good app if you want to read or whatever, or have anything Like it's a number of stories.
Schools use that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because I remembered it before, but it reads it, it lays it out for you. As or the one that she was reading was a chapter book. Remember when I went to Target
Mm-hmm.
and we did the well, I mean, here you go. It was a child's chapter book, but
Mm-hmm.
we did that as I was shopping. It's in all honesty, it's a very good app.
Okay.
And it's really nice. So shout out to Epic.
I didn't know that she had that. And shout out to her mom for putting that on her tablet. That is actually a very good thing. Kudos to you.
But yeah, so there are those stories. So if we were to do something and she had her tablet, that'd be fine. Cause I would be next to her to make sure she's doing it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's some stuff in there still for young, but we just gotta, like I said, but like you've said in the past, just gotta be more intentional on what we want to accomplish and what we want to get done. Because I don't think that's a bad idea, and I do think for us to be in one room,
Mm-hmm.
all reading, I do think that would be a nice. I think it'd be a nice setting. Here you go. The baby might even grab a book and just start turning pages.
You know she will. Put a stack of books in front of her. She's gonna attack it. In addition to all of that, though, our family outings when we are able to get outside, we also have our family movie nights and game nights. We make it a point to spend that time together without anyone on their phones.
True, and those are really good. It turns into a whole bunch of laughs and great memories that we definitely come accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely don't want those moments to stop.
Yes, here it is. We just have to adjust with their ages, honestly.
Yeah, that's why the movie nights be wild, and the game nights we got to get certain games for everyone to participate in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Expert tip: research shows that planning tech-free family activities helps reduce screen time, conflicts, and promotes healthier interactions among family members.
True.
In case you didn't know.
Just in case you did know, because that's what the research shows.
Next, let's talk about prioritizing family quality time.
Experts recommend that turning everyday activities into bonding moments can help strengthen family connections, and it doesn't always require fancy outings or high-tech toys.
Exactly. Something that we should do a lot more is making family dinner together. Like when we did our pizza night, where everyone got to build their own pizzas. It's simple, but effective at bringing us together.
We also did a nacho night. We are this weekend coming up making some gingerbread houses,
Oh yeah, out of graham crackers.
Graham cracker houses. I apologize. And it's really a good way for our family in particular, because we don't see each other, or all of us together, every day, obviously, with the other two staying in different homes. But when we're together, and you've definitely spoke about this, being more intentional with our time and making sure that they know, like, hey man, we love that you're here, but we want to show you we are happy that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure you know that if you ever get tired of your living situation, you come on down to death row. But not no, we just want to make sure they have a great time when they come with us. We want them to know that they are special.
Yeah, no, definitely. I do try to hammer in the idea of being intentional when we have all the kids together, because 2 out of 3 of our kids, we only get them on the weekends. And I just feel like it's so important to make sure that they know with our actions that we wish we could have you here all the time, every day, if we could.
Just urgent.
So just making the most of what we have is what all we can do, honestly. Until they decide, you know what? Dad's house?
Want to come
That's
on down
it.
to death row.
But in addition to all that, family dinners and things of the sort, we also did a talent show.
We did do a talent show.
And we had a blast.
We had a good time. I don't know about a blast.
Okay, well, didn't they give me the thumbs up when we did the rating?
Come on, Jimmy Neutron. Got a blast. Like,
Okay.
come on, bro. We didn't have a blast.
Listen.
We had a good time, though.
What I remember, it seemed like everybody was having a blast.
It was a memory that we will definitely not forget. Like, it was like I said, it was a great time. It was a great time. So
a time was had, so
oh
they say.
Oh my god.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's like so. Okay, I didn't need your attitude. I didn't need your attitude at all.
It's because her ass wasn't in the talent show. That's why she.
Experts say,
come on now,
that creating family traditions like these, where everyone participates, builds stronger emotional bonds over time.
That's what's up.
All right, moving on to building strong relationships with kids and those of us with bonus children. In blended families, one-on-one time with each child is crucial to help them feel seen, heard, and secure, especially when kids are living in different homes.
For myself, I try to make sure each one of my kids gets some kind of alone time. One outside of just calling them during the week. I try to spend time with them by myself, just, the daddy-daughter dates. Me and my oldest would do like basketball. He loves basketball. Do basketball, and then I see my baby all the time. So me and her always play around and joke, and I just really think it's a way to check in with them and to make sure that they know that they're supported through me or by me. But yeah, I just think it's a very important thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. It's very important, especially given that we have 3 in total. I do believe that it's crucial to make sure that they have their own identities and they have their own space and their own time to be themselves and to get that one-on-one time with their dad in particular.
Yeah.
Well, here it is, both parents, of course, but in our situation with their dad, it definitely, I think it helps with their confidence, honestly. It helps them to even, I'd say, further develop their own character and a sense of self, instead of always just lumping them all together and, just doing things collectively as a whole family.
Yeah.
Doing those individualized activities. And here it is, doing what they specifically like definitely strengthens the relationship, at least from what I've been able to witness, for sure.
Yeah, and it's important, since we are a blended family, that they all, like you said, feel important. They all feel like we're not just doing this because of whoever wants to do it. I'm, for myself and for my wife, we spend individual time with all of them. Well, obviously one more than the other, or one more than the others, but we spend individual time with them just to make sure that we're not missing nothing, because we miss so much. So just to fill in the blanks basically, and make sure that they know we're there. We're always there,
and we care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But when we're not doing individualized activities, we do like to keep things fun with trivia. Our youngest loves dancing.
Definitely a dancer.
Or my personal favorite, Disney trivia, where I definitely dominate every time.
Expert tip. Research shows that family playtime like trivia or dancing helps kids develop social skills and emotional understanding. It also keeps things light and fun, which strengthens the overall bond.
Experts also agree that spending time outdoors away from technology can provide some of the most meaningful family moments.
Speaking of quality time, one of my favorite recent experiences was the night hike. That was outstanding.
You sound so convincing.
Yeah, but I say you just can't see my face. The night hike was a good time. It was something I definitely never done before. Definitely was not. I wasn't not on board, but I'm gonna be real with everyone. When I think of things to do at night, I ain't thinking about hiking. So it was a fun time. Here, the kids liked it in a sense. I think they liked it. I know the middle baby liked it. The oldest, I couldn't tell you, and the youngest one was just happy to be outside. So I mean, I'm not 100% if they all liked it. I think we did the thing after the fact, and I think they did
When we did
when we rated it.
yeah.
But here we go. The thing that I didn't like, honestly, when we drove back, it was dark as heck when we was driving back. And for y'all that don't know, Imani doesn't drive. So
Okay, wait a minute. It's not that I don't drive. I choose.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Let me
Okay.
say it the right way. Imani doesn't choose to drive ever
Okay,
when
don't
she has a
relax.
chance. Huh?
Oh my God.
What?
Don't
I'm
leave room to interpret. That's
Okay,
why.
I got you. No problem. Here we go.
All right.
Imani loves
Not
that she
driving.
has her license and doesn't use it. Does that sound better?
Redo it, yeah.
Say it a different. Okay, I got you. Imani loves to have a license that she doesn't use. Is that better?
I use it when I have to.
Oh, on emergencies.
Emergencies.
Well, exactly, because you don't can use it.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'm
ma'am.
mad. But
I'm not
regardless,
mad. I'm furious.
I am a passenger princess, okay?
It's not a
Since me and my
thing.
husband have gotten together, he makes it so easy to not have to drive.
That doesn't even make sense. I don't make it easy. I'm
You
just
make it-
always forced to drive.
No one's forcing you. You can say, no, honey, I
All
need
right,
you to drive.
You're driving tomorrow.
All right, fine.
You didn't see her face. She did the, oh, really? Like,
No, here it is. Just make sure the car seat is in my car.
oh, we ain't taking your car.
We're not taking my... Oh, I'm driving your car?
I'll take it back. I'll drive.
Exactly. And that's how it usually goes, people.
See, you always gotta be outsmarting them, ladies.
Anyway.
I'm a ladies pop you up like this.
Look, anyway.
You got off topic.
Going back to the night hike, okay? It was fun, y'all.
Oh my lord.
Right.
Now you lying to everybody.
That's not lying. I had fun. I had fun.
No, you didn't.
The baby had fun. I have nicknames for our kids, okay? And it goes as follows. Big Boo, Lil Boo, and Littlest Boo, okay?
Why don't you just say baby boo?
You're right. Baby Boo. So, Little Boo was definitely enjoying it.
We all agree on that.
Because you weren't sure. I'm reassuring you, see? She was having fun. She didn't like walking as much, but she was enjoying just being out, though, and she enjoyed the experience.
You gotta remember her leg.
Exactly. At the time, her leg was a little messed up.
Yeah, so that's what we didn't. Yeah, I was so mad at myself. I was extremely mad. That's what happened. That's why I didn't like it. Because remember, I beat myself.
You had forgot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We had forgot that she had a little injury with her foot. Nothing that she couldn't handle. Nothing that was too serious. Because she definitely was moving, and I didn't hear her complain, me personally. And normally, when it's serious, she's always TT. So I know. Little Boo calls me TT. She's been calling me TT since she could talk. So for those who don't know. But she's quick to let me know when something is not right. And she didn't. She did not once, actually. So I would assume it wasn't that bad. Here it is. I do think that she's not a fan of walking long walks, so.
Yeah, we definitely walked.
Yeah.
Hiked a little bit too.
Overall. Shout out to Tilden Park. Shout out to Tilden Park.
I will not.
For those in the Bay Area. They tend to have free activities for kids to do.
They also got a farm.
They also have a little farm. Baby Boo was able to see her first farm animals at that park. So definitely recommended it. There's a lot of fond memories there so far.
Not for me.
Lazy. Anyway.
You said lazy?
Yeah, you lazy.
It wasn't that I was lazy, I didn't want to walk.
Okay.
It was the fact that it was dark. It was the fact that it was dark, getting darker. There was poison ivy all around us.
Okay.
There literally was.
It was, but no one got poison ivy, guys. No one did.
We don't know that.
We didn't.
I didn't say us.
I'm talking about us.
There was sounds of raccoons and.
No, it wasn't.
It was sounds of something. I'll tell you that.
You heard something?
I did hear stuff.
Oh, I didn't hear nothing. But then again,
I said you couldn't hear anything. The baby was like, "Mama, mama." You was just walking along like, making my way there.
I love that meme. Is it a meme? Do you call those memes?
Do you call those?
What do you call video memes?
What?
That sounds old as hell.
Calm down, Vine.
You're lame.
Of course. Anyway, the moments that we shared out there were priceless, though. It was really great moments. There was a lot of laughs. There was that one part when we went to when we literally were in an area where we was like told to be quiet so we can hear whatever, and then
baby started going.
The baby started tripping. Freaking the middle baby started like, "Are we going to stop moving? Are we going to go? Are we going to?" And then the oldest is just like, "Yeah, we out here." Like it was just, it's because they crazy. It's because all three of them have a little bit of crazy. Yeah. And the common denominator is me.
I was about to say.
Glad you
said it.
I just put it together.
Well, here it is. Okay, you gotta elaborate on what they was doing because it didn't sound like you said anything.
Huh?
It didn't sound like you said anything as far as like what they did.
No. Well, here we go. We were supposed to be quiet, so we can hear whatever we were supposed to be hearing. Mm-hmm. But all three of them was talking, making sounds, or crying in a sense. And you're sitting there like, so y'all didn't just hear them? Well, I mean, we'll give you the baby. I'll give you the baby. But the other two.
They wasn't talking to her.
The other two, come on now. And like I said, the oldest is trying to like make jokes. It's like, bro, why are you trying to be a comedian all of a sudden? Like, if y'all know him, y'all know what I'm talking about. So.
He is trying. You know what? I never thought about it until you said it. He is trying to be a comedian. The way he says things.
You're cracking up.
His little pattern of phrasing, whatever. Oh my God, you're right. I'd never thought about it until just now.
Yeah.
I wonder where he gets that from.
What the hell is that about?
Getting outside, honestly, was the easiest way to plan for us not to be on our phones. When I was looking for activities for us to do, obviously I was looking for something free because we got 3 kids, okay? And everything out here is overpriced. So, with that being said...
Don't come out here now.
Yeah, if y'all think about moving to the Bay Area, don't.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Getting their feedback afterwards is always the best way to try to plan for the next activity. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Because here it is. If they didn't like it, I definitely wouldn't be looking for anything else similar to it.
Mm.
But I'm happy that we were able to do it. And for the most part, here it is. I think they liked it more than they didn't, to be fair.
I agree with that. Here you go,
Mhm.
because the thing that I like that we did when we went to that pool,
The night pool?
yeah, I like that, but it was just
Yeah.
the after when
It
you got out
was
the pool.
too
That was the
cold.
only real negative. Cause I ain't gonna front when you talked about it, I thought we were doing like inside somewhere.
I wish. That'd be way
That would have
better.
been that would have been way. Here you go, for it to be nighttime, it would have been way better.
Expert tip. Taking time for outdoor activities like hiking helps families disconnect from screens and reconnect with each other. Experts recommend these kinds of activities for nurturing strong bonds and promoting emotional health.
In today's world, experts say it's all about balance, creating boundaries around screen time and prioritizing real connections with the loved ones.
Exactly. It's not about getting rid of screens completely, because let's be for real. That's not possible at this point.
What?
I don't think so. But being intentional with our time so that we don't miss out on the moments that matter. Because the last thing I want is for our kids to look back at their childhoods and be like, yeah, we didn't do much. We didn't really do anything. We just sat in the house and we were just on the phones, or we were just, you know what I'm saying?
No, and remember we had that conversation before.
Yeah.
We want them to tell us if they want to do something. We want to make sure that they do stuff instead of just being here and not doing nothing. Because here you go, you can not do nothing at your mama house and have a great time. Do your thing. But when you come here, we want it to be an adventure. I don't say adventure, but a different experience. We want it to be like something, and that's why having a balance of, yeah, you can be on your phone. Nah, you got to be with the family. You got to do something. Like, we want to make sure that they know
Mm-hmm.
we don't mind y'all having screen time, but we demand. I said demand. We do demand that we have time to actually be a family.
And to connect with each other, essentially. That's really what it's all about. Especially given that we don't see two of them on a regular basis
Yeah,
throughout the week. you know, we want to just make sure that our time with them counts
true.
and that they can look back and be like, yeah, I actually did have a cool time.
Yeah, my
You
dad's
know,
super cool. I don't know why he married that lady.
Look at
Oh my goodness.
One thing I am going to say, I think this is only episode what?
Technically 3, but it's the second episode.
Yeah, we don't count the pilot, guys. The pilot is just the pilot. So
I count the pilot.
for episode
That's our most
2,
viewed video.
episode 2. Yeah, well, episode 2.
Episode.
One thing that you will definitely catch throughout our podcast.
Comedy.
Yes. But the theme really is to be intentional. Or theme, not theme. Well, maybe. I guess you could say theme, right? The main message
Okay,
of
now.
this entire podcast is just to be intentional, you know? And I'm pretty sure with each topic that we dive into, it'll probably come up a whole heck of a lot.
You already know.
But I'm telling y'all, when you decide to have kids, when you decide to become a family, I do think that you should be intentional with how you word things, how aware you are of yourself, how you interact with your kids, how you interact with your spouse, as well as how you interact with, if you're in a blended family, your co-parent. Because ultimately, all these things have a lasting effect, depending on which way you decide to move with it. And given this topic today of balancing quality time and technology, again, nothing wrong with screen time, but balance is essential in being intentional with the time away from screen times definitely matters.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of what you said, um, I believe our podcast is going to be really just like we talked about, I believe, in the first episode or the pilot episode, just our experiences, what worked for us, what didn't work for the most part. And I think hearing someone else's perspective and basically us giving our trials and tribulations could help navigate someone else into basically doing something that could turn out ugly or could turn out good, and building off of it, or saying, oh no, I ain't making that left. I know what happens if you make that left.
Or just even considering just the possibility of things going left.
Yeah. So it's I just am extremely happy that we're doing this, and any help that we can be to any person, family, I think it will go a long way to a healthy family dynamic and a healthy family bond.
And if you're hearing new things for the first time, well, obviously new things for the first time. If you're hearing
Doing great.
And if we've said anything new to you that's resonated, please do share with us on our social media. Let us know.
Family Fireside Insight.
That's right. Find us on Instagram and
True.
YouTube.
I think you got it on Facebook too, right?
And Facebook.
There you go.
Facebook is starting to lose its touch a little bit, but
so I got out of there, bro.
Hey, good for you. But yes, you can definitely catch us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We would love to hear your thoughts. And, if you haven't heard anything new, maybe you could share something with us that's new that we can honestly explore and share on the podcast as well.
Yeah, but I say, please. And then we can I think we talked about answering questions before.
That's right. If you guys have questions for us.
Yeah.
In general.
And if y'all just want to hear about my amazingness, I don't mind sharing about it.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I definitely don't mind it. I'll talk about her too, but if we, I'm a man of the people, and if you want me, you can have me. You was about to throw something at me.
Anyway, please do connect with us. We would love to hear your thoughts
and reactions.
And if we've said anything that offends or something that we haven't taken into consideration, again, hit us on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube.
I don't know if you want to say that one for real, because they got them haters.
I'm all for it.
What?
All right.
Here it is. I'm open to criticism.
But thanks for joining us today, and we hope that something was said to you, and hopefully you can unplug in the week coming up.
Until next time, stay intentional, keep those connections strong, and enjoy some tech-free fun with your loved ones.
Like and subscribe. I don't think you said it.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
There we go. Like, comment. I didn't say comment. But thank you again. Thank you.